Hello there. Back with more RimWorld. More RimWorld. Odyssey. 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 So at the outset, well, actually I'm going to say this at the outset, and then we'll get to the rest later. I don't know how long I'm going to stream today. I'm a little tired. So it might only be like hour, hour and a half. We'll see how it goes. That's first. It's also worth saying, last time, I'm going to move the mic a little bit. Last time, we had some technical difficulties, and by technical difficulties, I mean I forgot to hit the unmute button. As a result, if you watch the VOD on YouTube, some of the stuff at the end, like the last 40 minutes, got cut out. So anyway, things might look a little different than they did at the end of last episode. Regardless, what happened last time? Well, we expanded the base. We got a new recruit. We got Mechanators, which is good. And I believe it was Dixon died at the end, which was cut off from an infection. Otherwise, we're still trying to figure out ship travel. I don't know how we're supposed... There should be a way to expand our travel range, but I don't know how. So, we're figuring that out. But I guess another one of our priorities, and we'll probably have to... Probably need to build a prison. Ooh, we're also going to be very low on components, sooner rather than later. The issue is Dixon was our doctor, so our doctor died, which is a big problem. Also our miner. We need lots of steel and lots of components, and we need them quickly. Where are we? Why did we come here? I don't remember. I think we're just moving towards one of our other objectives. I don't think we have any goals here specifically. Oh yeah, we also had a stupid flare that killed everything. We're probably going to need to build a generator. Just really quickly, even if we don't use it. Oh, but where do we put it? Probably gonna need a generator because we keep running out of power. It's like we're gonna run out of power here in the middle of the night. Because we had all the batteries filled up and then we got zut and it's rough. It's rough. See, there it goes. The issue is that when we run out of power, the hydroponics dies, which means all the plants in there die. So we haven't gotten to use hydroponics even once. So in lieu of anything else, we're probably just going to need to build a generator and keep it running. Also sucks because I would like to build a prison, but that doesn't really seem possible. Mech hive signal? In somewhere in orbit. Could shut it down or make use of its power. Okay. That's something. But yeah, we're not in a great spot, to tell you the truth. All things considered. Are we researching right now? We're still we're researching guns, because we need guns. Then after that, hopefully, we can actually start advancing some of our tech. We need to. We really need to. I don't think we have anyone on mining right now. No, we don't. That's bad. That's really bad. I mean, Valerie has art. If she ever actually does it. So that could become a industry for us, except that she's not doing it. Yeah, she's injured. Oh, well. Yeah, I think we need... The thing is, it has to be inside is the problem. And when I did the measurements last time... Oh, we don't... Never mind. We don't even have the panels. We cannot build anymore. We actually can't build anymore. What we have... The space that we have is the space that we have. I don't understand what we're supposed to do about the Mechanator here. Because normally it would just be like, take it to the charging station. But it's not even letting us take it to the station. So I don't understand. So I guess we just don't have our Mechanator. We don't have our Mechanoid, I guess. Someone must carry it to a recharger, but it's at a recharger. That's the problem. Oh, Odette needs to be assigned to smithing. Oh. That's unfortunate. Alright, we have it. Alright. Odette. You can stop now. Okay, she's not stopping. I can't make her stop. That's just what she's doing now, I guess. Oh well. She's dedicated, apparently. Apparently. Oh wait, wasn't Dixon also our hunter? Yeah. She was. I mean, Kenna can do it, so that's not too much of a problem. But it is extremely annoying. Odette, cut down some trees. Then we're just gonna lose power overnight again. Dad! We'll just have to put it in there. There's nothing to do about it. We need the extra power. I hate to even waste the components, but it doesn't feel like we have much of a choice. Like, we just need a little bit more power. Please. There we go. We're still gonna lose power tonight. We're still gonna lose power. But hopefully, with the power we get overnight, hopefully, I'm completely coping. I'm totally coping. Hopefully we should be fine. Oh great, more things are breaking down. What are there? What are their mining skills? 0. 0. Jeez. Of course we lost. Of course the one who died was the one who was also like the key to our whole operation. That checks. That's just my luck. Hopefully we'll see how today goes. Hopefully with the addition of the chem fuel generator, that should give us enough power that our plants just don't keep dying over and over again. You know, we hope. Because I would like to actually make use of our hydroponics basins. We're gonna have to keep an eye on where we're going to, because right now we're in permanent summer. We're near the equator, but because we're traveling around, there's no guarantee we'll be in this biome forever. So eventually, they'll probably have to go inside. Eventually. But, we ain't there yet. We ain't there yet. So. Where's, there you are, Kenna. I'll put you on hunting too. Hunting is not very important, but needs to happen. Honestly, just give me the turrets. Just give me the turrets. Just give me the turrets. Rav core detected. Crash mechanoid platform, where is it? So far away. So far. Can we make it to that item stash over there? Probably not. I'm guessing it's gonna be like just too far. Yeah, it's, the engine is not gonna be ready in time either. That's just dandy. That's just peachy. Alright. Let's see. Let's see if the chem fuel generator can keep it going overnight. We can also start, but these do require components. I hate this. We can research all of this, but we're not going to actually get anything out of it because we don't have components. Cool. Cool. Epic. Oh well. Guess it doesn't really matter. It also sucks because I'm realizing now that of all of our people, only 2 of them are capable of combat. So we are not in a great spot, all things considered. All things being equal, not terrific. You know, we've been better. We've been better. That is for sure. Ay. At least we have wood. How much does it cost to build a gestator? Echinators, feeding it with materials and nutrients, or to resurrect dead mechanoids. Oh yeah, we need subcore though. It's kind of the problem, actually, is even if we don't really even have space for it. So I guess our immediate mission is just to... Oh, well, here, I'll finish the thought. I think our immediate thing is just to, start making our way to the Grav Cores. And along the way, try and recruit somebody. Worst case, we can turn one of these into a prison, specifically this room here. We can turn this into a prison, move the other bed over here. Because actually, we do have a spare bed, so that's actually... We don't even need to move the beds. We can just turn this into a prison. No, we wouldn't need to move a bed, because there's 2 people in there. Never mind. Never mind. But with the chem fuel generator, we did have enough power to last the night. And so these things are actually growing. And so we will actually have harvests, presumably. We're not building anything, which is kind of funny. So we can... I guess we can actually... We could try to tame an animal. Kenna has animals 10. So... We could actually try taming a mega sloth. What, do I have her assigned? Kenna, you're kidding. Wait, no, you're actually kidding. Kenna has 10 animals, but is incapable of doing animal work. Okay. That's actually nuts. She somehow has 10 animal skills, but can't interact with animals. Alright, cool. Cool. Awesome. So, to review, we have a careful shooter who's incapable of violence, and a lady with 10 animals who is incapable of interacting with animals. Everything makes sense. Everything makes perfect sense. Hey, at least the hydroponics, we have the hydroponics working now. So that's peachy. We're gonna have to buy our components until we can actually rescue someone. Odette, why are you upset? I know recreation starved. Then recreate. What do you mean recreation starved? No one... Because she's been researching? Oh well. We technically do have the cloth to build like a billiards table or something. The issue is we don't have the space for a billiards table. That would be the problem. You know what? Let's make some small sculptures. Because at least with small sculptures, we can actually put them around the place and beautify it a bit. So that won't be a problem. We have lots of other very pertinent problems, but that at least will not be one of them. And our hydroponics seem to be entirely underway. The chemical generator is keeping them alive. And honestly, we can disconnect the machine table too. We're not going to be using it for a while. Honestly, we can just disconnect everything we're not using. That makes sense. That makes sense. Although Kenna, what is her art? 7. Technically, she has more art than Valerie does, which is funny. Kenna's just weird. She's just weird. she is some very what would you say? I forget the term for it. She has a lot of non sequiturs among her skill set. A lot of things are just not non-congruous. They just don't really make a lot of sense. But sure. 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 You do you, Kenna. Don't let anybody stop you. Least of all me. I didn't realize Valerie has inspired trade. Doesn't matter because we haven't got anyone to trade with. Oh well. Can we make a forge? Do we have that yet? We do have the smelter. Don't really have anywhere to put it though. That would be the problem. Shoto's salvation. His friend has been working a 24-year-old counselor. He will rescue you. Yeah, I guess we can. She's the only thing that worries me is she's a counselor. So we already have 2 people with super high social skills. We do not need more social people. We need, well, specifically we need a miner and a doctor. But we won't know what skills she has until we rescue her. So arguably we don't have much of a choice. And hey, we can make it with our next launch, so that's not a big deal. That, at least, is not a big deal. Gun turrets. Is there anything else that we really want to research right now? We don't need prosthetics. I think we just jumped to microelectronics, no? Yeah, we can research carpet. May as well. Sure, we can research carpet. And then we can move on to microelectronics. The thing about researching microelectronics, we don't have access to components, so we don't have anywhere to put it. Like, yeah, we'll have it. We'll have it, but we'll have nothing to do with it. Like, what do we do then, right? Cave child is passing by. Did we kidnap the child? The child can mine. I think I want to kidnap the child. We need him. Wait, no. The prophecy is fulfilled. She's a miner who's also a miner. We've done it. We've done it. we've achieved the minor. We've got the minor. We need it. Okay, we need it. We need a minor. Yes, they don't like us. Doesn't matter. We'll run away. We'll run away. We're getting our minor. There we go. We did. The prophecy has. The prophecy has been fulfilled. Oh, it's beautiful. I wipe a tear from my eye. It's beautiful. Oh, that's really funny. And we could probably recruit her very quickly too. She only has what, 5 resistance? Yeah, only 5. So we could get her very quickly. Oh, it's awesome. It's perfect. Screw the Basculo tribe. We need someone to mine steel and components. They can forget about it. Deep doesn't even have anything to do. So Odette took the... Odette took the research. So Odette, can you just like... let Phoebe do it? She has better research than you do. Right? Yeah, 14. Jeez. Research will... What are your rules of thumb on grow area size per pawn? That is a great question, Yoane-san. Thanks for the chat. I don't think I have anything exact, right? It mostly just depends on what resources you have available to you. For me, it's less about grow size and more about how many growers you have. Like, if you're just doing... Normally, I wouldn't go larger than 10 by 10, right? 10 by 10 is usually pretty safe. Like, for this one, we don't really need it. Once you have a freezer, it doesn't matter so much. But I normally do 10 by 10 for, like, rice, for whatever your food crop is, and then I usually don't do more than like 15 squares for things like cotton or heel root. This run, because of it's Odyssey, I'm actually doing hydroponics, which I've never really messed with before. But that's going well. That's going well. I'm going to talk about the power on the generator. We're pretty solid now. I don't want to risk any exploding batteries. No, sir. Besides, we've already turned off so many of our machines. We have access to so little right now. Actually, I guess in the morning? We do have that one rescue quest. How much time do we have on that rescue quest? 9 days. We're fine. We're fine. How close is she? She should be close. She's halfway there. I want to recruit Gray first, so we don't have to worry about one of our bedrooms being a prison. The ancient smoke vents have become active, darkening the sky. Oh, shoot. You don't like to see that. Okay, so that means that we're not... that is going to put a damper on on our solar panels. So, yeah, I think we need to get out of here. On second thought, let's skedaddle. Let's skedaddle. We can worry about the rest later. Yep, I'm fine not being able to return. Let's go. Don't need to worry about nothing else. Nothing means nothing if we don't have power. Let's just rescue this poor sap. Worry about the rest later. I've commented this before. Something Odyssey does feel like it does feel like it increases the load times. Let's see, what resources do we have on this map? Steel's down there. Not a lot of mining on this map, is there? Steel and components right there, though. And what looks like there's a door there. Oh, and components up there. So yeah, we want to... Oh wait, shoot. Wrong button. That was the wrong button. But I think we're alright. We good? No complications. That's good. Let's marshal our forces, though. And by forces, I mean our 2 people who are actually capable of violence. And Odette, just in case. What's that hair? There it is. Rescuee joins. Where's the ambush? Oh, it's a mechanator, though. Where's Odette? Odette, you get out here. Let's do a combat command. Shoto, what? We knew that her social was going to be high. Slothful and abrasive. Good shooting, though. I mean, good shooting and decent animals, so I guess she'll be our hunter. Sheesh. She's not in danger of dying. It's good. Come on. There we go. Easy. Turn on power back to... Wait, was it the smithy or the machining table? It's the machining table. Power on back to the machining table. There we go. Valerie, you can rescue our... Oh. rescue our friend here. I was worried about that. Ironically, Picciotto is half decent at mining, so we actually really didn't need to kidnap the child, but we did. So that's that. That's that, I guess. Did not use the good medicine. Oh well. These things happen, you know. Da 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 da. The child, the body yearns for the mines. Yes, we have a miner who is a miner. The prophecy is fulfilled. The cave child yearns for the mines. Oh, we really need as a doctor, though. Jeez. The child has a medical of 2, and that might be the best. That might be the highest we have. Because our last doctor had to go and die. No, 3. The highest is 3. Awful. So bad. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Fine. Everything's fine. Gray will be recruited shortly, and then we can get these components, get all of this. Actually, Beeb, are you okay? He's fine. Beeb, what's this thing over here? Sending you to investigate. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's just a door. It's a door out in the middle of nowhere. Cool. Cool. It's just there. Note to self, hydroponics does not seem to create much food. That was a very low potato yield. Oh well. Made a bunch of small sculptures that should help to improve moods. Only a little bit. I have to debate whether to set these up to make spaces more beautiful or just sell them. I think I'm just going to sell them. We need the gash. We don't really have much of an economy at the moment. I think we've already shredded the mechanoid. I think that happened while I was looking away. So we can turn off power to the machining table again. Just kind of make more pants and things. We can just make things. Improve the economy so we can sell them. Besides the fact that it doesn't hurt to keep things on standby. Why is Odette? Serious pain. Oh, from the fight, that's why. It's still mostly recreation starved. Like, girl, why aren't you recreating? You have as much recreation in your schedule as everyone else does. Recreate, girl. What are you doing? You turn off power to the generator. We have enough. Having to micromanage that sort of thing, but it is what it is, I guess. I wonder batteries exploding. There we go. Gotta kind of move everyone back in, and it's gonna be 3 per room, which no one wants. But I'll have to deal with it. Here. Valerie's medical skill is 1. That's incredible. I guess mining would be number 1. I don't really want you constructing. Or wardening, for that matter. Yep. The child will mine. It's all she's good for. Prioritize the components, because that's really what we're low on. Then we can move along to the steel. Make some art, Valerie. Don't know when we're going to encounter a trader we can actually sell it to, but just keep making it. Just keep making it. You'll do it eventually, I'm sure. I believe in you. Oh, something died. Oh, not my problem. Let's see. Wild Hill Route? No. Luckily, I mean, since we're moving from place to place, we may not even need to bother growing our own heal route. Because every time we go somewhere, we can just harvest what's local. And then we just have that, you know? It's not like we're getting all that much from the hydroponics anyway. So we could just say screw it and dedicate it to potatoes. Or rice. Not sure it really matters. Need doctor. I know. You think I don't know that? Yashodo has injuries in both of her legs. I bet she used to be a warrior before she took the bullet to both knees. Both of them. It's nuts. Let's make another plate armor for her. No, I mean, I guess she's the one that has good shooting, right? Yeah, she has really good shooting. Give her the auto pistol. And honestly, Gray have any? Gray is not terrible. We could, since we're getting components, we could make a gun for her. We could make a gun for her. What do we want to do? I'll give her an auto pistol. Make her a shotgun. And Valerie is incapable of violence. So we'll have her drop her plate armor. She is fragile, so we still want to keep her safe, but we can give her armor to Piejoto. And that's not such a big deal. Nope, not a big deal at all. Stress signal. Practical voice specs for immediate assistance. That is... Ooh, that's right there. But I know that's a void thing. That's a void thing. Still have 2 days before we can launch. We do have... I think we should have survival meals stocked up somewhere. Yeah, we have a few. We have a few. So... we could send a strike team to check it out. We could. And I don't think that would actually disrupt our operations too much. We're not really doing anything right now. I think the bigger question, the bigger issue is actually that we're just, let's see, we have 6 people. I guess 4 of them are capable of fighting. And one of those 4 is grievously injured. So at a certain point, do you even really want to? How long would it take? Because it's right there. It wouldn't even take a full day. So it could be worth it. We send 4 people and they're back before the day is over, so that's really not disruptive at all. That's besides the fact that we're at a point right now where some people are more or less consistently idle. These guys good at hunting. Just got... Piejoto's not bad. I think Valerie off of social. I guess Piejoto can be our primarily our hunter and then a miner when he's not busy. So I think once Piejoto's healed up, then we'll send out the strike team to the base. Because if nothing else, we don't have any, well, we don't have any pack animals, but we might be able to like lift some turrets or something. Our base is so small and so necessarily small that I don't know. Let me check something. Pink, blue, brown, blue, blue, blue. They're different shades of blue. But sure, one of these rooms can be blue. Blue. I think this is like the closest one to every everybody. And I guess the other one could be pink. It's either going to be pink or brown. May as well. That'll improve, you know, some of their moods. Yeah, Jona's taking a long time to heal. I mean, I guess it's not that long. Oh, I think... No wonder everyone's so low on recreation. We forgot to build them a horseshoe pin. How could I be so blind? Could I build this outside? I think I could. I don't think there'd be an outdoor penalty even. Unfortunately, because of the hydroponics, we can't put a roof over it, so yeah, it would just be out there. Sure. That's what they want. That's what they want. Oh, solar flare. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Did we ever build the shotgun? No. That's fine. That's not such a big deal. No, I don't want you to build the table, Phoebe. What's your construction? 7. It's not that bad, actually. But I'd rather have Kenna do it. Kenna is better. There we go. Flare's ending. But luckily, I don't think that immediately killed our crops. So they're still at least a little bit alive. Gray's miserable because she's been out in the rain, right? Oh, I forgot. She's a night owl. Oh. Ah. That's good, actually. We can actually just paste Kenna's schedule because Kenna's also a night owl. I love night owls. 24-hour productivity, baby. They're the bomb. It is funny with the pink and blue. It kind of looks like boys' room, girls' room, but no, they're all girls. Which has not even really been a deliberate choice. It's kind of just turned out that way. But alright. Oh, wait. The machine table needs power. My bad. I thought I turned it on. At least I think the plate armor build should be complete. We don't need another one. How much? We still have quite the amount of plain leather. May as well just keep making clothes. Clothes are a pretty incredible resource. Sorry. I'm looking because I don't really want to... We can make dusters. Button downs, stuff like that. I'd rather they not use cloth if they can help it. We're fine. We've got balance. We've got equilibrium. Everything's good. Everything's solid. Once Piejoto's healed, we'll send the strike team down southward. And that will all be good. I wonder, nah, they still register as mediocre, even with the carpet. There's only so much we can do. Oh, we're low on food? Cool. Just go get some deer. That's fine. Piejoto will handle it when she wakes up. Really not that low. Yeah, in fact, we're gonna fiber corn again. Okay, fiber corn makes wood. Just 2 more potatoes. Honestly, we don't even really need the heal root. We'll just keep harvesting the wild heal root we find. Oh, hello, wildfire. How are you doing today? Odette, get off the research. Her research priority is 4. But she's doing it anyway, for some reason. Don't take Phoebe's job. I mean, I guess we just need to be more consistent about giving her work to do. Let's chop some wood. Let's chop some wood. You know what? We can harvest wild berries too. There, she will not be low on stuff to do. That is for sure. Of course, if Piejoto could heal up, that'd be amazing. You know, if you could just hunt a buck. Just one should be enough for now. Trying to get yourself set on fire. Epic. What are we even researching? I don't remember. Sterile materials. Alright, that's good. That's good. Have we finished? We have. Okay, steel. Start with the one that's nearest to us. Then we'll move along. I'm honestly a bit surprised it didn't tell me that Gray was looking for stuff to do. I guess she wasn't. Now, Piejoto, if you could actually contribute instead of going back to bed. Oh, there she goes. There we go. I know why. It's because her patient is at 2. That's her boy. It's like still. And it only has 9 work left on that shotgun. So once she does this... Actually, let's build some... We have enough cloth. Let's build some bedrolls. Let's just build 5 bedrolls real quick. May as well. They definitely have enough food. Let the little lifter droid handle it. Here we go. This shouldn't take long. And once it's done, then we'll make Gray's shotgun and head out. I guess we actually don't need to take bedrolls with us. They shouldn't have to spend the night. So I guess we probably shouldn't take the bedrolls with us. Because if they don't have to spend the night, then we're just kind of... I don't want to say we're wasting time, but we're wasting storage space that we could spend on things we actually need. So if we send everybody, I don't want to be caught out. We don't need to send them with silver because they're not going to encounter. There's no roads. They're not going to encounter any traders. There's medicine. Next one, yeah. I don't need bedrolls. Why do we only have 3 meals? Hold on. Phoebe. We have more than... What? We have more than 3 meals. What the heck? Am I stupid? No, I'm not. It's, for some reason, that wasn't going up there. Okay. I think someone was interacting with it. But they don't need that many. They don't need that many supplies. They should be back before the day is out. So like, oh, you only have 1 day of food. Yeah, that's all they need. That is actually all they need. I don't know what they're doing. There they go. It's like, because they don't look like they're gathering supplies and leaving the area, like I told them to do. This wildfire has spread so far. Oh, I forgot Piaggioto. Removed from caravan. I forgot how much slower she is because of her leg wounds. Yeah, that's bad. Do not do not send. She will slow the caravan so incredibly much. We don't need that. We don't need that. Here we go. Finally got some rain to stop the fire. That was not necessary. Rise Peugeot is hunting. Oh, was that a turret? Ancient security turret. Deconstruct. Uh-oh. Hold on. There we go. Okay, yep, there's the flesh beasts. Now, where actually are they? What's that? Those are just corpses. They're mostly to the south. Looks like we can explore most of the northern part without fear. Oh wait, hold on. Come on. These things will not die. There we go. Let's do some look-seeing around. Flesh beats are emerging from a nearby pit. That's not really surprising. More bodies. Oh wait, shoot. We might not. Let's retreat. Retreat. Oh. Praise. I was actually really scared of that. Okay, we're good. I think that's it. Wait, no. Wrong one. Wrong button. There we go. All good. This is the last room? Oh, it's not the last room. It's not telling me the area is safe, which is worrisome. Oh, third one. Hmm. Well, I don't know where these last ones are. These all have cages and things. But I'm not seeing anything that looks dangerous. We didn't bring our plants person, so I can't really... Oh, there's this... I know why it's not saying we're clear. Because there's this one little spot down here. There's one somewhere. Oh, it's down there. Alright. Let's just kill it. There we go. Area is now safe. Yeah. Unfortunately, normally I'd like steal all their tables and things, but... Is what it is. What do we take that's actually worth it? I mean, yeah, anything... Any clothes that aren't tainted. Take 3 chairs. Or, hold on. Let's take 2 excellent chairs. And that's it. Take all their pemmican. And all their berries. And we can leave one of the chairs. We'll at least take the excellent. We'll at least take the excellent. Oh, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to leave the game running. But use the bathroom. I'll be right back. The game is auto pause, so that's not really a big deal. So I'll be back shortly. We'll run an ad in the meantime. Be back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, our storage space is actually filled. Well, that's not such a big deal. Just build another shelf. That should solve all those problems. In fact, these chairs, don't technically need them, but there's one. What happened to the other ones? They get put on a shelf, or are they just sitting around somewhere? I would assume they're on the shelf, except that I don't see any. What happened to our little rowboat? Where is he? No one knows. Actually, it looks like we have plenty of stuff on the shelf. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, there are the other chairs. That works. We allow pemmican. We can allow pemmican. If only so it goes somewhere. Man, we have so much stuff to sell. And no one to sell it to. No one's gonna buy our crap. No one wants to buy our stuff. What the heck? I don't even have that much silver. Of course, as soon as we actually need the lifter, that's when the lifter goes on charge. I mean, that checks. And honestly, let's just get rid of the chunks. I thought we could scrap them rather than merely just smelting them, but that doesn't seem to be possible. So let's just get rid of them. Let's just get rid of them. We don't need them. Other news, our freezer's now filled with pemmican. You know what, next time we need to send a caravan out, we won't need to worry about anything, really. Gotta be real, I didn't even realize Pete was injured. I think once our mechanator is charged. I guess that's the other thing, we don't even need to worry about pollution. We can just dump our stuff on the ground, because whenever we leave, we destroy the whole area anyway. Yeah, it's just not even a problem. Thanks for the follow, Porkwin. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I guess it's the good part about, you know, well, it's a trade-off, right? It's a trade-off. So on the one hand, it's like we go from place to place, so we can just keep harvesting heal root and berries and not really having to worry about setting up long-term farming operations or over-harvesting or anything like that. And we also don't have to worry about dumping. We can just throw it on the ground. It's all going to get destroyed anyway. But the downside is your base is tiny. And it's really expensive to expand it. And you need to do a little more, maybe a little more than you would normally do, in order to keep everyone's mood up. so that they don't get depressed and claustrophobic. That's just the reality of it. Honestly, we still have plenty of steel. I'm just gonna build another shelf there. I'm just gonna build another shelf. So why not? It's all about space management. We could make more sculptures with all the wood, but we could make more sculptures with all the wood, but I don't. I want to sell the ones we have, you know. I'd like to sell what we have before getting more. Maybe we could put up a small sculpture. Sure. We put a small sculpture in this bedroom, if there's room for it. Let's see, what else did we want? I think we're mainly just waiting on all the steel up here to be mined, and then we can head out. Because we don't really have anything that's pressing us forward. We don't have a reason that we need to jump right now. We can take our time. We can take our time a little bit. No fear. No fear at all. So they're taking care of that. Valerie. Valerie do? Not much. I low-key hate this because I feel like I'm wasting steel, but I also don't feel like I have much of a choice at the moment. Another shelf there, and another shelf there, and another shelf there. Honestly, we really have more wood than we need. A lot more. A lot more. That would normally be what we put in towards sculptures, but we don't really have the storage for more sculptures. That's kind of that, unfortunately. I mean, a lot of that, once we jump, a lot of that's going to get burned. How much goes into a large sculpture? Out of curiosity. Only 100. So that's, what, one stack? That's slightly more than one stack. If we started making grand sculptures. Statue. How's a statue different than a regular sculpture? It requires more art. I'm gonna keep that in mind. But let's make some grand sculptures and just specify only wood. That will at least clear some of our excess out. Because even the grand sculptures, they only take up one space when you don't have them somewhere. So If we're just making them to sell anyway, I think grand sculptures are kind of the best option for us, at least where we are right now. In terms of just, you know, storage intelligence. Besides, Valerie's not doing anything else, so it's not like she's wasting any time. Once this mine is completely emptied, then we'll move on. Nothing else. It's nice to it's nice to actually. What was I even gonna say? We're comfortable, I think is the point. We don't have a lot that we're worrying about right now. The main issue is just that we don't have a good doctor, which could really come back to bite us eventually. But eventually is not right now. So we have time to try and find a solution. What that solution looks like, only time will tell. But we have time to find a solution. We also do have 40 good medicine, so we're all right. We're all right. A-okay as far as that goes. Oh, the strange signal, that's the hunt for Jack. I don't think we can get there. Because that's still very far from us. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're getting there. So I think we just keep heading south. We could go to the gold mine. It puts us farther from our immediate objective, but, I mean, it's gold. Gold is good. We can use it for a lot of great things, and it's a pretty rare resource, and if nothing else, we can sell it for lots of money. We need another shelf. We need another shelf. Like, screw this, we'll build a wooden shelf. Build a wooden shelf. It's not like we don't have wood to spare. See an empty space? Put a shelf there. That's kind of my philosophy at the moment. Ideally, either in the storage area or in the crafting area. It doesn't matter. If there's an empty spot, put a shelf there. There, empty. No, that's a crafting spot. Never mind. Could put one there, but I worry it would make this one inaccessible. I can put one right there. At some point, one of those is probably gonna have to be destroyed. Make room for like a crafting bench. That's also assuming I don't just move the biofuel refinery. Anyway, yeah, okay, all that's clear. So we're set to launch. Got nothing holding us back. Let's go to the mine, the gold mine. Wait, why would the launcher be left behind? Get inside. There we go. Yep. Let's go. To the gold mines. Gold. Wait. Changes with someone. Okay, whatever. Someone's upset that we dumped toxic waste. But it doesn't. We destroyed it. All items, everything on that map was destroyed. You dumped your toxic waste. I don't even know who you are. And a gold mine. That's not a gold mine. Timber shroom. Interesting. Where is it anyway? Down here? I guess. I'm looking for soldiers and I'm not seeing any. Some steel down there. Also steel up there. Ooh, I should have built some... Here's the question. Do we want to build up there where everything's close, or do we want to just plop our butts down here? I guess we may as well plop our butts over here, where there's more mining closer. Or we could just thread the needle. Yeah. Thread the needle. Go there. Peeled Shoto's in front somehow. Valerie... Honestly, just stay back here. We've got a Mega Sloth there, so honestly, Animal Work Hall. The animal... Oh, they're over there. Okay, so the Mega Sloth is kind of leading the charge, I guess. Valerie, no. Okay, the Mega Sloth was all it took. Alright. Honestly, let him go. Let him go. Who cares? Let him go. Let him go. He's just a poor guy. I don't think he's gonna make it. He's gonna get to the edge of the map. That's hilarious. You even have to lift a finger. Alright, 40 gold. But it's a gold mining site, so presumably like there's actual, you know, gold somewhere. I would presume. Am I incorrect? What's Gara looks? Dies when exposed to light? I'll harvest it. Sure. I don't know what it is. Odette, why aren't you moving? Oh, because she's incapable of violence. You know what, Odette, you can go home. Odette, you're fine. Go home. We don't need you. She was only there for rescue stuff. Okay. That was 40 gold. You'd expect a mining site to have more gold. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. I don't even see gold or anything anywhere else on the map. I see steel. I see compacted machinery. There ain't no gold. Oops. Plasteel. Yes, please. Lightning. Well, it is a... There's plenty of stuff to mine, so I guess we can stay here for a while. I guess we're cool. I'm gonna turn on the toggle power again. What's that there? Ancient nav beacon. Jeez. We might need to get a pack animal, because it feels like we're not gonna get anywhere or do anything unless we send out caravans to trade. Or, well, I guess that might just be a cause to build an orbital beacon. Which, I think... Yes, I was right. We unlocked that. Ooh, a sleep accelerator. Honestly, wouldn't mind giving that to Kenna's bed. She has the whole thing where she already eats a lot. And then on top of that, she needs more sleep. Like, alright, fine. Let's fix that. Since Kenna is arguably the most important member of the team. Arguably. She's the builder, she's the crafter. She's the best combatant we have. Yeah. We have components now, so what do we want to do with them? We do need to build turrets. Fortunately, I didn't realize how low we were. So we're not going to be able to build that many. Technically, we can put them on the ground and just uninstall them afterwards. We can technically do that. That's actually not a terrible idea. Yeah, so I guess we'll probably have to do that. In other news, it is spring. So it does feel like we have things we can do. I actually want to make a bolt action rifle for Piaggio. Oof, we ran out of cloth. Not great. Not a big deal, but not great. At the end of the day, we have so much stuff to sell. It's just no one to buy. No one who wants to buy. That's the unfortunate thing. That's the unfortunate thing. Harvest the berry bushes. Do we have wild heal root? Harvest the wild heal root. Yeah, we have plenty of... There's plenty of stuff to build, there's just not anywhere to build it. Like, I'd love to build some xenogenetic labs. I'd love to build more mechanator things, because... I mean, having some mechanoid miners would be nice. Luckily, it's not that big of a deal. We don't really have, other than doctoring, we're kind of comfortable right now. Everyone has a role. So, like, we could build a cleaner droid, but, you know, the place is pretty clean. Valerie just cleaned up all the dirt. That's not an issue we have. The one hauler droid is honestly doing enough. We don't need a second one. More miner droids would be useful, but the counter to that is that if we have a bunch of miner droids, then Gray here doesn't have anything to do. At that point, she just becomes kind of redundant. We already have people who are struggling to find things to do. So we don't need another person. We don't need another idle person. At that point, Gray just sort of ceases to serve a purpose. And by golly, I kidnapped her for a reason. I'm not gonna let that go to waste. So actually, what I wouldn't mind building would be combat droids. That would be nice. But I think those are advanced. I don't think we can make those yet. Even now, we're running out of space again. Where'd the bolt action rifle go? To go. Oh, it went right there. Yeah. Take the bolt action rifle. You're our hunter at the moment. Yeah, ideally in the future what I want to do is I want to put just like little nubs in places, and then we can build turrets on the nubs. That would be the ideal. Otherwise, I mean, look at biotech stuff. Like, we don't have space to build any of the mech stuff, so that's just completely off limits at the moment. Can't build that at all. We already had to kind of go out of our way to build the cooler over here. But not the cooler, the billiards table. We definitely don't need another of that. The smelter wouldn't be terrible, but we don't need it either. Turrets are the main thing we kind of need more of. And we can just kind of put those down. Like I said, we can uninstall them after the fact, so it's actually not that big of a deal. At the same time, we've not been attacked, really, at all. I think just on account of the fact that we keep jumping from place to place. So yeah, there's really nothing that demands our attention. Not really. We could put down some sterile tile. The issue is mainly just silver. Like if we have just enough. I guess we may as well. Yeah, I guess we may as well. We actually haven't had an issue with food poisoning. I think just because the area has been so clean. The area's been so clean that food poisoning has just not been a problem. But sure, we can do that. Build more drums for the drum festival, but we don't need that right now. Build loudspeakers for dance parties. That's not really necessary either. Yeah, we're kind of just good. At the moment, we're coasting. There's really not a lot that we can do until we get standard grav tech. Because that will hopefully allow us to expand what can be built. And also expand the distance that we can travel. It's like, what are we missing right now? I think top of the list is a prison and a med bay. We don't have either of those at the moment. So once we have more space, those are kind of top priority. Second priority might actually just be a rec room. Because we don't have one. And rec rooms tend to be kind of important. You know, our recreation is fine, but I think as our colonists' expectations increase, it's going to become a more and more persistent issue. If I just look at Odette right now. Mediocre barracks, sure. Oh, she's actually extremely comfortable. I guess that's not a problem. Never mind. Not as much of a problem as I thought it was. Anyone else? Nope, everyone's comfortable. A silver mining site nearby. Don't mind if I do. Make our colonists wealthy and attract... I do worry that that's more than we can handle at the moment. Farming site, I'm not really worried. There's another mining site? That's a silver mine site. Oh, that is where we are. Is there something here we haven't done yet? I'm a bit confused. Because there are no more buildings that I know of. Look around. It says the quest hasn't been completed yet. But, I'm not seeing any more rooms. It looks pretty completed to me, I gotta be real with you. There ain't nothing else here. I'm taking Odette off of research. That is Phoebe's job. I don't mind Odette being a secondary researcher, but realistically, it's kind of a problem. Let me look at other things, because I wouldn't mind, I know that there's a healer thing. Growth, is it growth fat? No. Sorry, I'm just looking around. It's orbital tech. Oh. Maybe we can't go into space. Anyway. Pressed active. Rescuing elk. 7 tribes people and there might be an unknown threat. That's a 3-star difficulty. That's probably not worth it. Unless Elk is a doctor. She's a 35-year-old recruiter. So that would mean... that would also be social. That would also be social. That would also be social. We have too many social. No, we're not dying for another social person. Unless it says doctor printed in bold letters, I'm not interested. We don't need more social skill, okay? We don't need it. We don't need it. Ugh. Just hauling, that's how you know we're really set. We could probably afford to send Piaggio out to hunt some. That would also give us more leather to work with to make more clothes. Goodness gracious. Do we have any... How long would it take? 2 days? It's just we don't have pack animals. Otherwise, I would be all about it. But I think right now, the best thing for us to do is just... Excuse me. Is just get an orbital beacon. Because it seems like that's the only way we're going to be able to trade with anybody. I gotta be real. I gotta be real. Alright, I'm just looking around to see if there's any other interesting plants we might want to harvest. We can just harvest more berries. No reason not to. We can get more trees later. We've already we don't need more wood at the moment. We have plenty. We have plenty, that is for sure. Yeah, why are you so consistently recreation starved? I just need to... I'll give you another hour of recreation. Do you have a trait about that? No? Nope. She's just needy. Just needy. Yeah. So I don't have any goals to achieve right now that are actually feasible. I think the most that I could do would just build a few more turrets. But we're gonna leave. Oh, 6 hours. Yeah, sure. Yeah, once she gets these components up here, we can take off. We have no reason to stick around. None. We have plenty of food, really. I swear, Odette needs a joy wire or something. I don't know. Like, girl, recreate. Recreation is like the one thing I can't order her to do. Give her 2 hours of extra recreation in the morning. Like, it's the one thing I can't order. Like, girl, I'm not... You're doing it to yourself. I'm not doing it. Alright. Yeah, Ken has our stuff to do. Like, it's no, you know it's bad. When... I want to take the pemmican out. Just so I have a clearer idea of how much food I actually have. You know, they can get the pemmican as they need it. They don't really have low food. We completed the... Yep, we got all the components. And I don't think there are any more on the map, besides the fact that we have 34. And we're not exactly hurting either. Plus we're heading to another mining site. Alright. Get on the ship. Oh, we're waiting on Piyashoto. Let's get some silver. Not about the money! And like I said, I'm pretty tired today, so after we clear out the silver mine, we might just leave it at that. Call it a little bit early. Not too early, just a little bit. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. This is definitely a mining site. Before we even land, I'm like I'm scouting ahead, like, oh, components, components there, and some components there. Ooh, some components there. I like that. Components are extremely valuable. You cannot hold that against me. Yeah, actually, in a fit of irony, this is actually kind of the only place we can build. Alright. There are no animals nearby. The effects will quickly fade. That's good. Let's... I don't know where they're coming from. There they are. Unfortunately, our animal call is kind of useless because there aren't any animals around. So we're going to have to do this straight. Are they going to come this way? Kind of, not really. Oh no, here they come. Alright. Oh, okay. Hold on. Come on, Kenna, you got this. Okay. What are we missing? Piyashoto, where are you? Wait, Piyashoto, where actually are you? Okay. Come on. I know there's one more somewhere. Not in there, though. Oh, he's all the way down there. she's just being chillin', ain't she? Hey, well, we took their silver. Yeah, she's going for the whole... I think she was going after Piyashoto. Unfortunately, who unfortunately happens to be missing all his shots. Luckily, she sucks at that too. Why are you attacking? Phoebe? Phoebe, take care of it. Whoa. Whoa, why did she breathe fire? How'd she do that? Okay. Honestly, just medical bed. Turn it all into a medical bed. Because everyone needs some help. Particularly Odette. Actually, is everyone fine? I mean, everyone needs a little bit of healing, but no one's actually in any danger. But everyone wants treatment. Honestly, yeah, Shadow, your doctoring is one, right? Yeah. Yeah. Tend, my man. No one's in danger of dying, but they do need to be tended. No one's collapsed, so they're all perfectly capable of getting their own medicine. There you go. Everyone's fine, and honestly, I feel comfortable clearing their prioritized work. Because they're all fine. None of them are in any danger. The worst that could happen would be an infection. But they're all tended. Gray's sad. That's fine. That's fine. She can be sad. Man, we have 2,000 steel. We have 2,000 steel, but just nothing to use it on. What a life. What a life. Now she's fully healed. Like, they really weren't all that injured. Well, that reminds me, we should probably make some helmets. Even if they're simple helmets. You know, everything helps. Everything helps. Phoebe's on the floor. Cool. Slowly get everyone back into their rooms as they're healed. Which now almost everyone is. So. What's Gray's favorite color? Is she the pink one? No, she's blue. You get blue. You get a blue room. Side note, looks like our... Oh, did we commission multiple Rand sculptures? Oh, we did. I didn't even realize. Yeah, we have several. We have several, actually. Billiards need space. Oh, wait. That's odd. Oh, wait, no, it's the... Oh. It's the rocks here that are the problem. That's funny. Okay. It's not the fact that it's on the outside of a spaceship that's the problem, it's the fact that there's some rocks in the way. Cool. There we go. And everyone's fully healed. There we go, it's that easy. So we are actually running low on food. Oh, elephants. Dang, I really wish we could hunt. We could tame elephants. No, we don't have the skills for it. How are we doing on wood? Let's get more wood. Ooh, whoops. Tapped out. Let's get more wood. Well, we succeeded in spending all of it. My goal was low-key to just spend it all. So, we did. Harvest some berry bushes. And other than harvesting the berry bushes, I guess we just kind of... bide our time. We bide our time until we can leave. And what have we been going for? We're actually kind of at time anyway. We're kind of at time anyway, so I guess that's a good enough place to stop. Tell I'm tired. You tell I'm tired. Ugh. That'll have to do, I think. Because I would love to say, like, oh yeah, we can stop once we finish researching, but I don't know how long that's going to take. Anyway. We're making progress, we're doing well, we've just kinda reached... what's the term? We've reached a standstill. Bit of a standstill. That's alright. That's alright. Otherwise, assuming nothing happens in the next few... Oh, wait, hold on. There's one extra door over here. What's in here? Nothing. Nothing. Just another door to nowhere. Cool. So anyway. We'll probably do more blueprints on Thursday unless something happens. Unless something happens or I change my plan. And more metaphor on Sunday, where we'll finally be resuming the main quest. Otherwise, we did pretty good today. Definitely made progress. That's something to be happy about. Yeah, see ya. Well, catch you on the flip side.